Teged mukha esin. Es radeda hat galwe deden doradi der sadid. Komoros. Na tegedem es sadid, no ja?
Me undem velo det akusach. Qued drogesed.
Es eniedem olfar garwi, afra vinzed.
Nasni genta olmara heda. Savegem kontachid kariden gör. Samel donegada seg. Esra deem fravindem enam qualnedau e vigi. Ana targmarau es en ketelan.
Es follad. Sag es exienadau e dagas vir suis rigem.
Nas adver da himne da cheda. Selames nama da begana kosach. Qued smienzem sienciaru dani.
Smeun e duven emes dagom eg drog. Saganon dagam, sersi. Hoi es saren hoixa essa. Na ein wert sinen on wegen. Es follad en disunident e haninen digelag e sen naman.
Verdendo non orgi kent. Moments tege dachen sadid.
Handi lein. Na en medneche. She ain't already dead.
Adnu ev meg rige mardani, a forvarshedi de ista ragi e bunedi, et eni asine iske rantamen.
Tuigem brogstwind. Sag fledit da hoiragi jagas. Aned na mader naudes da do flanem. A jigedandermach.
Ad loch da ta hen mednecht, a ta vunigenem.
Oi. Budoleg samelsa na? Nilan to a me vreden o ledir.
Quetsiar da he sitten en tavanteem. Smeun samel nilenem, en velnet en der renoixa.
Na fravind. Vinoid sa jori eduven. Frichtit smeunu betrecho konfadag kreder halach.
Fravins quai fargader edid.
Fravin zed mate ol me. Kaolad vel. Beren sa senoil e come me luchtos e mareis eduven. Sa an betrechen ja teugende he winschen da hindred au deis. Sa donea ja teugende varadin is du simme do gamen. Echter e nad de enon mil frichtimen, ag e rigam ar. Na budni, kasur. Na fravind on donne quid sadem ker farbeu rendet essa. Quid koishedan runik keulindet. Es quai fargarder dani da degedach en sadid.
Ratidam es adevan everach.
Kagwenadachtam. Es me antadabem, Oleg.
Mens reques?
Quets me uns mader ka hedian am har.
Esadan te saidu se. Kaden mishet kada. Frichtet began kraut. A radit ka sagam runika mon. Sax meuin emes kaur agol agedi ar se gardanes luchtos anes dirise. Andeuicht se marag. A same fravins kene, rein se ventayam mader ka here naiksa awint mignimon.
Radidam es adiven everach.
Kogwenoidachtam.
Es anken vardo da maored.
Smeun zemes contortag sadid.
Kakwenodachtam. Veldes sa vale mar santer ol kirachi. Es folla dem cloud mer im hamsteram. A dagomegoids e betrechan jasient kelu en sa brablagon. A flingu varni kachrad. A narradid quies de he quesa ovunag jam traneugdo.
Quet fravins de he luchtom e mareis.
Sinja radider qua heolei renta. Neuda moi. Nas me donegat samelto. Radider emon diuem. Frongded renoixa de he mar. An betrechen ja teugden de he wenschem. Tausiden da regach etelemi. Conveni e quinemen. A maradi sindeis ja agodendet. Ostingdend tegan faleis. Arte ol knogon. A frichtighend arulam da veru var he en jedi de nes luchtom essa. Qua teged e ri ar da hoiragi de ennon mil frichtimen. A komole ka nes luchtom. Tardend ent de nes hennesem.
Ratidam es adevan everach.
Kagwenadachtam. Es me antadabem, Oleg.
Es ist ein Kongo Baragenoine. Es ein Kontrolltamen.
Show them what you're made of! A gongobear, quite siart. Krijgt die dwe?
Oh, es far nu fradi da he hawelas je burt hoesa. Es slan me, sag brender far magelei en rennon erni. Anna tug du quada hengeri dent ektor grectidor, dent quaes moi. Nasiendu degedak dent da haku voredi, bud ektor nadent.
Fravins da quenie des sadalan?
Eska surere noixa, ja enenie dent quahe venden, jeramendent. Es een salgament casin, da he crocena.
Smeunze mes quintag de hesien dau esitena sadalan.
Es daug, mareden sa genen e mile en engladem ovonag, ag ektor hanoidu. Genta, benen olbi adidawi. Chrectidend oila ja abelend keur. Neu tosrenen vigage janas enkanam da viut en salgam da varadent. Ages folad e maradend magarantam, mana voradenten. Koldem marak kremkenei.
Es rade da hari ragi dagas da verudent echte resin. In Selam sadalan.
Ad lor hedar. Veldezon samil safrag? Es kan semelent ka neudam.
Inquid veludedam. Es cleusem renaixem en nason amfrisam. Fregde de wind venum juri. Es had grimo derrig. Ma vregcam es fonteram em oirk da gochsam.
Es vel es in nat hegedach en fonteram, sagt hegedach sachu voridi.
So, what did you bring us from Hikmet?
Skins like you wanted. The prices for reptile skins are really good. So I was able to buy the supplies we needed. And a few bottles too. Right, to celebrate.
What are you doing here? This is our camp. We've got all the permits we need to hunt as much as we want. So get out of here.
We've come to ask for your help. Some hunters from our village have been caught in your traps. We don't know how to open them without hurting them.
Those traps are death machines. They emptied the undergrowth, and now they could kill our people.
They're very efficient contraptions. But you have to be careful. Gotta watch your step.
Members of our clan almost died because of you. And that's all you have to say?
Anilain anad sam. Togden da orvar shedi da wind ored.
And what will you give us in exchange?
Hang on there. You know I'm not the sentimental type, but these people saved the life of one of our men in the woods. We could return the favor by going out and opening these traps. It's not much, after all.
Fine. Where did these hunters of yours get caught?
From here, towards the sunset, up the mountain.
I suppose you're coming with us.
Yes, of course.
Then let's get going.
We're back and we've brought help.
Thank you. I'm afraid Rogue and Birag won't last much longer.
Let me see. It's not that complicated. You just move this flap and... There you go. These are animal traps, but we should have guessed that one of you would end up getting caught.
I also freed his friend. But you're gonna need to treat that quickly. Oh, those wounds are nasty. In your current state, you shouldn't be walking around.
You're responsible for their injuries. You have to help us look after them.
We only agreed to come and get your people out of these traps, that's all. They should have watched more carefully where they were walking.
Es rade dem duis da veru var has requesta already dent.
Tuig, sag bewis den tu. Na maran desir. Vogel ent ene Amsterdam.
Es var has ni.
Aya raig det requiste se saidu windkrekton? Ser sen sa kom lorgament. Na si hent berudent var has quehedunused.
Na, for hier.
For varsche dera boeden. Quen toigen vigagael, je tosrenender are boligam kreis.
You again. Can't you leave us to work in peace?
The traps you set everywhere are killing all the animals in the wood without distinction. Soon there won't be any more game to hunt.
Yeah? And? Why should I care?
Why kill more than you need? We depend on hunting too.
More than we need. But our need is infinite, child. We don't just kill these critters for food.
The skins bring in a fortune, and we're not about to give them up. You'll just have to go hunting further afield, which we'll soon be doing too, by the way.
We'll be back.
Right. Get out of here. We won't miss you.
Es samel tenyasem. Ja marad olen atlerk sarenaiksa. Es velda goridi dentvar hasqua hemar.
Es ra anilain. Es comim cat quadradid et yernahar. Es velda degedach da aeragides. Renad arlam kasi.
Des katadaden. Kwahe gormalam amalamen. En doda yunukun.
Adiaren to floin.
Odieiren.
Es oleg loen me da elo duis sarenta. Quetient vregu da oredi duis.
Foaidem jagam ja tu suidad suis hagledon kaolad. Avoredad sida suis igam. Amifrogu es sed ka frag regauen vemam. Abut radei na este feshon de henaban savegem.
Lemat esi feshon, ja freg ten?
Sneg de ven nemam ene wenshem. Jam este feshon, aquan estem end, an nees ielem exredem ten caer. Es jigag ane dene renoixa, ja fravin sa nemam ag arula moi de jagam.
Fravinde da closta en agledon suis luchtos, a voglendi dent. Es balg me duis.
Ad lochedar adieiren. Vregdem quets meundem da vuie de vel.
Quel shedem jige da de oleden.
Qua awalem seg arenta.
Qua awalam sega dier.
Quan berda de hawalem var hasarenta. Fied sayaga malana, anes vrieges vasem.
Es marag varem der glendi masient der hechredach kengeradam. Aber der...
Ja, serch a harlam mad. Fared quies maesan farshedi e fravin qued radid.
Hello, Forkan.
Bertir Simad. It's nice to see you again. How are you, Neelan? And you, Shader?
I'm fine.
I'm fine. Thank you, sir.
Well, did you go see Minan? Do you know a little more about the ritual you have to perform?
Yes, we've spoken to him. Mev, the Tier Nahar Kadaktas, will accompany us through the final stages of our initiation. She tested our combat skills and gave us 2 missions to complete.
Fascinating. They're undoubtedly tests to make sure you've remembered everything that's been passed on to you. Can I help you in any way?
The gold mine that's upstream is poisoning the village. They release their quicksilver into the river, which poisons the fish, the animals, and all of us.
Releasing quicksilver into the river is madness. I wouldn't have imagined it was possible for this metal to cause secondary poisoning. But every precaution should have been taken, since it's extremely toxic. What do you plan to do?
We can't just wish and hope they won't start putting quicksilver into the water again. We need to close this mine for good. Do you have any idea what we could do?
It would take an official order to convince the mine's directors that it needs to be shut down. I could make a fake one. But if we want to be taken seriously, I'll need an official seal. But be warned, it will only be temporary. No matter how good a counterfeit I'm able to make, they will eventually figure things out, and the mine will reopen.
Will the fort have one of those seals you mentioned?
They might, but they won't give it to you, even if you ask nicely. You'll have to steal it. You know what they look like, don't you?
I remember when you showed me your family seal.
You'll be looking for something like that, but bigger. Official seals are always more complicated. Is there anything else?
Tell me about your people, the lions.
It is funny that you call us lions, because that symbol actually comes from a different nation than the one I call home. The coat of arms you're familiar with belongs to the Bridge Alliance, and it uses symbols from each of the peoples that make up the alliance. The lion is on the Mosinian coat of arms, but the Sinopol, another name for green, and the gold come from my nation, Tainea, and the azure from Thraxis. The 3 nations who make up the alliance are very different, but they have a common interest in fighting the same enemies. They fight side by side, sharing ideas, research, and goods. To the outside world, they are seen as a single people. But believe me, Morsinis are nothing like the scholars of Tainea or the boyars of Thraxis.
Did you say there were other people on your island?
Yes, there are actually other nations, in fact. I think I've already told you that we don't come from an island, but a continent, a vast land. Teleme is located to the west. You may have come across missionaries from this country. They have also settled on Tierfredi. They believe in religion and magic, and want to convert the world to their narrow vision of things. I must admit that they have remarkable architecture, but we've been at war with them for over 3 centuries. To the south is the Merchant Congregation, a league of city-states whose power lies in their talent for trade. They are skillful diplomats, and have made their neutrality an undeniable strength. They too have recently settled on your island. If you see elegant dandies dressed in silk who want to trade you something, you're definitely dealing with someone from the congregation. The Dutan Empire is situated between Teleme and our alliance. It is a huge land, and we are also at war with them. Their country is being torn apart by civil war, which is most likely the reason they haven't attempted to settle here yet. Finally, the Free Cities are in the very middle. They are a relatively young nation, perched high in the mountains. They have just won their independence from the Empire. Most of the mercenaries in the Coin Guard come from this country.
What brought you to Tierfredi?
It is a long story. For a time, I was no more than an armchair scientist. That's what we call naturalists and cartographers, whose work is based solely on the accounts of other people. I read travel memoirs written by others, and studied plants brought back from other people's travels, without ever leaving the comfort of my university. I had more adventurous friends who ventured across the seas and traveled through enemy lands to bring home knowledge. But I found it inessential. I thought they were taking nonsensical and unnecessary risks. With age, I've come to the realization that I've made some terrible mistakes by relying solely on other people's experiences. So when I heard about Teofridi, this famous promised land, I wanted to see it for myself.
What's so special about the illness you told me about?
It's a disease we didn't know anything about. It wasn't mentioned in any of our ancient books. Seemingly overnight, hundreds of people all over the continent were stricken. Then thousands. All those who catch it lose their eyesight. Then their blood becomes black and thick. Eventually, they have to be locked up because they go mad and become violent. And then they die. In some cities, entire neighborhoods have been deserted, with the doors boarded up from the outside. Everyone has lost at least one relative. We must find a cure, or our civilizations will disappear.
You mentioned your country, Tonia. What can you tell me about it?
Compared to your island, it is a dry country with no large forests like you have here. But our stone is rich in minerals. We have sprawling, beautiful cities, as well as small fishing, mining, farming villages. Above all, it is a land of scholars, where science is celebrated and honored. It is governed by an assembly of wise men we call Sopharchs, who are elected by each region for their great knowledge. I could explain our political system in detail, but frankly, it's rather complex and very different from yours.
You mentioned another people of the Alliance. Thraxis?
Thraxis is a vast territory that became a nation fairly recently. My country even tried to conquer it at one point. It must be said that for centuries, their chiefs did nothing but fight amongst themselves. Actually, it was the attack by my nation that pushed them to rally against a common enemy and ultimately forge them into a nation. They are formidable horsemen, and their cavalry is a major asset in the war against Deleme and the Empire. They are coarse and unscientific, but without them, we'd probably have ended up bending the knee to our enemies.
What is Morsinia?
It is an ancient island nation to the far north of the continent. With a climate similar to yours, they are more isolated and protected from the Empire and Teleme, though part of their population adheres to a similar religion. However, they decided to join the Alliance to safeguard their independence and religious difference from their neighbors' proselytizing zeal. They are normally ruled by a queen, but they have an assembly of nobles and representatives of cities who advise her and make the laws. They are a refined, cultured people, and their science is admirable. But they're rather haughty.
Goodbye, Farkan.
See you later.
Hello.
Oh, it's you. The others told me you saved them from the rock slide. To think that the Master didn't lift a finger to get them out of there. Thanks for helping them. Thank you very much.
We weren't going to let all those people die trapped underground.
Did you want to tell us something? Still think you're being poisoned?
Actually, we now have proof. The quicksilver you're using is what's poisoning the river, the fish, and our people.
There's no way. It disappears when you heat it up. You just have to be careful not to breathe it in.
I can't believe we're poisoning our own people.
I understand it's hard to believe, but the fort's doctor confirmed it. Some of the quicksilver makes its way into the river mud and the fish we eat.
Dog, could wreck them.
It's a sad enough story that you can just eat something else. Without this job, we won't be able to eat at all.
We're not the only ones who depend on this mine. Our families do too.
And you're willing to die for it? How many of your people have already died or have gone mad? Between the poison and the collapsing tunnels, you won't survive long.
He's got a point. Things might be different with a good leader, but this one doesn't care about our lives.
That's right. Let's go get the others and leave this cursed place. There are plenty of construction sites in Hikmet where we could work.
Thanks for opening our eyes. We're going home to our village. But the Master will find other miners, and it'll start all over again. The water will remain dangerous.
So ye der ka ir oi ragdem jagam. Taneis garantam vigi.
E casin. Sag no es radei engaredem esitenem ol siendawi.
Hello, Captain.
Hello, young people. Is there a problem?
The trappers' hunting practices have led to the disappearance of animals in the region. Their traps kill everything indiscriminately, and our clan will soon run out of game.
This same game is also what you provide to us to feed our troops. It's a tricky situation. These brainless brutes are boars. I'm not surprised they're causing trouble, but they do have permits. Well, I can't let them starve your village and my troops. My men will send them to hunt elsewhere.
Thank you, Captain. We'll leave you to your duties, Captain. Goodbye.
Goodbye, young people.
I'm sorry, but this area is reserved for officers of the fort.
Quet mensa Ridengar. Es anken vardo da Harland is negat vir?
Radidame zadi veneverach.
Kog we dachten.
Berde hawel si varhas. Quod sient vregudis.
Fledem e dorten jam, ad nuedis dani. Tegeden de loiga ja orgend biemen neis edon. Adore de menja neimident neis igem.
Tug dedels londem sa tortomen.
Veldem emteugend ne solei morkedon de heronoikse.
Bo tom sa vegam. Sag bo san ma prok.
Quid krechtig neis dalem, krechtig neis luchtom kasin. Actuoit quid krechtig neis luchtom, de hi krechtom neis dalemi. Minun diden de redau kokahagos, im quan bine drogacht, und bine den oil.
Mad. Esquai im samaldo negada. Es radai da naraja vogel na nama suis luchtus. Sag suis derikasan. Anset sa torten fleded. Da gongaidi es milaneas enesis.
Bo rade da haruigi began le wolanon.
Es redendet ad dovigag. fare de hetungridon emenas.
But vel da oreld maradident. Es radeem, es fornet, e dagam feroleg. Sag vogliendade sakahamen. Es koyuang sieduven. Es vel distaregu vasemno. En baragem bodi de madja torebad suiso glendi. Komaroi sande toflan ame. Disenequem suisiane vigem.
Alochedar, Ravev. Data harla mata orgeni.
Ad lochedar, ad yernahach. Velames to en baregem.
Es horadeem antrigem quaneis torten.
Bir tir sioleg.
Es maragvarem der glendi massi. It's de hechredach kengedamdag. Karadem es karmag volken noigdag.
Ja, serch a harlamad. Fared quies maesan farshedi, e fravin qued radid. Velo leg mooi de sa betre gaan veid. Targend me.
Na toigen dan e vigemoleg.
I thought I saw.
Armor is broken.
Kahe sitinem ancian dawi, adregt kongobar alig avlik.
Vergei var vorir huisen niknar.
Oh, adregdes. Es ankanam de requesta?
Sameles dugem radid redone quad. Avev agnue de dierna har. Dau torten dani daneis oglendi.
Fravindu em forvashed tada ledach reichwis. Sagna fravindu embu dau torten?
Esenta dugi quasi in de sitten, ag oioragi de queteniasem quens and neis garanta nevigi. Aka duen oi dachtam, bo radai da hairagi da dredi da sadao morgedam.
Ariag des de quinteniasum, quens en morden slana a morgan?
Ja, toig de hevenam sius var henab. Farber de menoiga menemol nemidawi. Sag oioragdem jagam. Nama no bud radeda or held fidei fescian savegem.
Esco gato, cagovir samelta dahadum. Ag eragded casin qued vreg sideno esiteni? Farid mena sientem fidi fesci.
Remden da loiga da lan en olei henediem frassi. Maradend nu krechtidend en olei vila echter hanoidu. Sag fledem da regu tege dachidend. Frag sloiden olei viem de he frassem karadem.
Quid amanten? Es serenoigsa ca ihr betrechen echta hen quena. Es ad valgted me. Duis. Abud balgted dad casin. Es valda degerach daragu vassinu. Es daugam bos iridiu.
Qua aulam seg avatir.
Qua awalem seg? Buislanto?
Son slan ariden ger. Pregvasem dag. Es radeem es arulam jen baregem.
Samslan. Delex vasem everole jam fledis sadiu.
Dagaiu de lochsen suis prortidan. Cum froingamerem bargem.
Beor tir tamad. Quel sheiden korsedes mad. Esko vifo medag nilanda degedach vrego edit madi. Em toigdak om frangidem an evarem.
Estiuem puisic dani. Anna meint vrego komarosi tierni toflani age dierna hach. Qua cantabet saridenga? Began im nedag? Quetstoi rad dat manament enon mil frichtimen faret data vinundan kaherenaixa.
Diwed anilain. Kon amduget samelsin estoye nas donegat. Anon dagam. Ma medend mevat hoflan emes arulam e? Anes es ede.
Ja, es anken varda da oret.
Radidame zadi veneverach.
Kog wenoi dachtam.
Es Amsterdam da degedachdem. Nas jen toigiene kuem. Sagbut kadme en smilmwa. Vogelam essa. Ande varst enon mil frichtimen ka quelam dag.
Sel quasadeluan. Es allen ent. Vregender are donegada de frag. Dare nau es enogesose korei.
Siesa a Oglendaiga. Skylidis enelon de Suis meono a angerdis Suis gred dahetir. Eglunidis esa. Non mil frichtime, clos deis a andervash tarenta, men and dog, men and dog, men and dog. Exlegdis a sonigada shantamellag. Men mer como leno enigadachtam de henon mil frichtimen. Essi ad rodam agad sosantam varatir. Es comom casi nadach de doleg.
God, cantabede.
Jori. Ol andiuchtau cassin. Contabeit ecrimoderem. Age puisom jarement varnes hualam.
Samelma ad sienad magred. Kahenole henesam de hamsteram.
Essina maene tusem suis largi. Astonaigada. Bolo en membo mi casienza Amsterdam sisamel. Sages radeem tegeid. Adolf Leng tegeid. To katao glendaiga. Siens poeg balk.
Esme ed. Bo bledenem emana kaiden shantan lag donigada. Bird tir to oleg, amev.
Adloch eda da buid kani. Kwaawel am seg.
Quawel am sig, adierna.
Es dogem toretswe. Es an farsche dia deadman. Es velem adregem quahe vigem.
Oi, coid requesentas meuna.
Ratidam es adevan everach.
Kagwenadachtam. Esme antadabem, Oleg.
Benwent var hasta hetalen.
Give me that, imbecile. The orders were blatantly clear. You were to take them alive.
Not at the price of the lives of my men.
Cuedes. What is this ritual?
Toiktwit sonegat kai quen fetenida hilnau det kassin? Vrek de questam, farque der sheda. Na fravint quedes et buiet fis vregu dani.
I am sorry. You must be thirsty.
Es Juri, Saben. Nas Samel en Oilan.
Nas munigin armanse. Anet renaikse. Ja farges ni.
Es volad. Sake ekstep. Udbig negan aber litor tauhus ninen ole icha mem. Ente venteam. Faber de sa dead mad. Ir amber dent danida gwe.
Na fravint. Na fravintnem. Quiesem kaidende de renaiksa donegada. Sagnain virtwint hadem. Ages ovun varem bert neudam dagdani.
Aheda. Nas marto? Help! Help! Please, please! Our friend is ill! Come quickly, please! Sheda! Sheda! No. 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 Havrana, Komaro sent, say Hangomda Doiki.
Land ahoy! I see a lemur!
Avoni soinoiga. Nasni lugan neu kon. Huidis tegedachtani. You scum! Bastards! Mas meun entem kirandini. Haren Claudides en tulem taiseneker. Escleuem na vorkenen der davuie donegadamen.
Now there's a language I don't speak, but I recognize that accent.
Who are you?
You're from Tyr Fredi, are you not?
Of course. And you? Who are you? Why are you here?
My name is Fausta. I was born in Teleme, and they've locked me up in here because I saw things I wasn't supposed to see. Are the stories true? That there are creatures as big as houses on your faraway island?
Creatures? We call them Nardai. They do exist, but they are rare and sacred.
Quai radit sindas. Es renoixe. Nas nes runandas.
What have you done to find yourself so far from home?
We didn't do anything. We were torn from our land by armed men who killed our master before our eyes. They locked us up in the belly of a ship, the likes of which I had never seen. The voyage lasted an eternity. They barely fed us, and without the help of a woman, we would have died of thirst. At one point, a man with a bird mask came and put us through a strange ritual. He cut us. Then he cleaned the wound. Came to observe us from time to time, scribbling things.
That is strange indeed. And you felt no particular effect following...
Quiet!
Sorry to interrupt your little chat, but I thought that you would be more comfortable outside.
Who are you? Why have you let us out of this cage?
Would you prefer to remain inside? Introductions and explanations will come later. For now, we must run.
I would also prefer to continue this discussion outside.
Why should I help a criminal?
Supposing that I were one, then perhaps to confound your pursuers.
Fine. While you look great in those outfits, I suggest you look in that trunk. Your things should be in there.
We'll have to be careful. We're not supposed to be here.
All right then. Onward to freedom.
Not here. The walls have ears.
Guards. Just as I expected. Let me talk to them. I know how to handle these people.
Wouldn't it be better to try to get past them without being seen?
That's a possibility, but are you stealthy enough for that?
Oh, come on. It's not often we get to celebrate the departure of one of the old-timers in the barracks.
I know, but we have to remain vigilant. We've got a lot of prisoners right now. Try to hang in there until the next shift, okay?
Bravo! You played your part perfectly. But let's not dawdle.
Sybil de Vespe? Is that your real name?
Oh, what is this obsession you have for names? Don't worry. My friend is waiting for you at the entrance to the sewer to lead you to safety. Our hosts might frown on us stepping away to speak in private. We'd better wait until we're somewhere else.
Who is...
Esevena me sadigi, buis katasarto aridenger. You! I won't let you lock us up again.
I have no intention of doing so. I've come to help you escape.
I can confirm that. She's the one who sent me.
I'm glad to see you're all right. Oh, I don't know you, though.
My name is Fausta. I was locked up for...
I'm sorry to interrupt you, my dear, but this is hardly the time for pleasantries. They must have realized that you've escaped by now. They'll have raised the alarm. I'll create a diversion and try to draw them off in another direction. But you've got to get out of here. I'll meet you as planned at the end of the sewers, just outside the city. Go on.
Be careful. Let's hurry. Even if Sybil is able to distract the guards, we'd better not dally. Wading through the sewers isn't much fun, but these tunnels should lead us out of the city.
Onet katasach, nas munig in ormonse.
Quai beurt ni echte de gauda make ut forme dem drukui.
Quota fravindau kasaren noikse. You were on the boat that kidnapped us. Why?
It's my job. My life. I'm an art. But I want you to know that I completely disapprove of the things you are made to suffer. This is not a good place to talk. I suggest we wait until we're on my ship. Even with Sybil's help, it's likely that guards are on our tail, so we need to move as quickly as possible.
Show them what we're made of!
This armor is no good anymore!
What is that thing?
A kind of crustacean that has infested the sewers of most major cities. Unfortunately, stay away. Those nasty beasts are very aggressive.
Show them what we're made of!
exactly are knots?
Knots are members of a guild of navigators, explorers, and sea transporters.
A clan of seafaring human traffickers.
No. While knots can, of course, transport people, we're not supposed to do it against their will.
I don't remember anyone ever asking us, though.
I know, I'm sorry. On the ship, I was in no position to go against my captain's decisions. Which is why I've come all this way to find you. To make amends.
What about the other woman? The one who says her name is Sybil.
She's very resourceful. She's probably already waiting for us outside. There's a city in the back of her hand. And up there are no giant crustaceans to fight or floodgates to operate.
Hold up what we'll make of!
Responsible for freeing a suspected criminal.
After what you just did, you're one too, in the eyes of the law. But if it's any consolation, I'm not a murderer or anything like that.
Where have we been taken?
You're talking about the city, I presume. This is Alima, also known as the City of Stars, because of the observatory that stands on top of the hill. It's the largest city in Taimia, the capital.
What an enormous labyrinth.
It's almost like a city beneath the city.
Some of the Alliance's creations are truly impressive. Even if I'd have preferred to make it...
We'll certainly soon, Trevor. Did you know there's even a system of floodgates to prevent flooding?
These doors seem to work together.
There must be a way to open them one after the other, independently. Be careful. Here come the guards.
To arms!
them what we're made of!
My armor's no good anymore.
This armor is no good anymore!
Maybe we'll find something that'll activate the faulty lever behind this grate.
We are missing something to make this work. We are missing something to make this work.
This is not a good place to talk. I suggest we wait until we're on my ship.
We are missing something to make this work. Take oil. We must use it to grease the sewer's floodgates. This will be useful.
Were you able to action the lever? Great. Now we can open the doors one by one. More guards. They are not taken to the idea of you escaping.
They'll miss the sea that gave them life.
We're almost there. Push this lever and we'll be able to get out.
Your escape plan was brilliant.
Getting out of here is just the first...
At last. I thought we'd never see the light of day again.
I hate to interrupt your celebration, but we mustn't linger. We're still too close to Alima.
Where are you taking us?
Far from here.
There you are. We nearly left without you.
Breaking several people out of prison is no easy task. There were a few surprises.
So this is the famous friend you told me about?
Friend is not the word I would employ, but he is someone I trust. Allow me to introduce you to Ludwig. He's a smuggler who knows every back road between here and Dutton.
Interesting.
Ludwig, let me introduce...
No introductions. This isn't a party. The less I know, the better. And it's better for you, too. That way I won't have anything to tell them if I get caught.
Tsechames kair saveren. Yanaquies ment fravindaunes hanumumen.
Why are you helping us? We don't have any gold to give you.
Since gold makes the world go round, that would be a valid reason. But sometimes I do favors in exchange for something else. And a Naught's debt is invaluable to someone like me.
You got us out of prison, and now you are indebted to this man for us. Why?
Because I believe it's the right thing to do. It was one of my people's ships that took you from your home. One of your kinfolk lost her life. I owe it to you.
Where are you taking us?
We're headed north, outside a small coastal village. Some of your kinfolk are hiding there already.
Others from Tir Fradi? Really?
Did you think you were the only ones who were brought here and escaped? Many powerful people in this cursed country find it delightful to keep pet natives. Your kind don't like that very much, just like you don't enjoy being prisoners.
And the villagers haven't turned them in?
They've got other things to do, like survive. Helping the rich find their toys wouldn't bring them anything, but trading with the newcomers can be invaluable. But we still need to avoid the soldiers as much as possible.
Alvida said you were a smuggler. What's that?
Smugglers are very clever people who discreetly move forbidden or taxable goods from one country or region to another. We know all the secret routes and how to avoid guards, hence why we sometimes take passengers such as yourselves.
I do not understand. If these goods are forbidden, they must be dangerous for your people, are they not?
Let's just say I don't agree with those who have decided that the goods are dangerous. Lucky for you, I don't agree with the fact that they lock certain people up, either.
I think we have no choice but to follow you.
Don't worry. My head is probably worth more than yours. I have no reason to take any unnecessary risks. Speaking of which, we'd better get going. The longer we hang around here, the more likely one of those louts on the ramparts will see us. My friends, this is where we part ways. I'll lead these people to safety and meet you on the other side of the border.
You're leaving the caravan?
They have a long way to go before they reach Dutton. Let's go. We must find my contact. He often fishes further up the river.
Who is this contact?
One of your people. The only one I really know. He'll lead us to the others. They're hiding somewhere in these hills or in the ruins. Without his help, we'll never find them. Those cursed monkeys are everywhere around here. Stay on your guard. My contact usually waits a little further up the river, so as not to be seen from the village.
This is not a good place to talk. I suggest we wait until we're on my ship.
It's not that I don't like to talk about personal things in front of everyone. But we should wait until we're somewhere else.
this is not a good place to talk. I suggest we wait until we're on my ship.
Let's take a look around. Maybe he's moved a bit farther away. Or maybe something's happened to him.
Look! There are signs of a struggle here.
Someone must have attacked our...
The trail goes this way. There's a trail leading away from here. Look! I see trucks over here. I can't do it. The trail goes this way.
Let's take this rope. This sort of thing is always useful.